Whew. God, I hope there's no one around. Hello, my internet friends. We are here live, coming to you handheld on the side of a path in Minca. I just had a quiet moment and some thoughts on solo travel that I felt like sharing with you. Sometimes solo travel is making small talk on the back of a moto taxi. In your limited Spanish vocabulary, sometimes it's getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. Sometimes it's diving into freezing cold water underneath a waterfall. I think about Cheryl Strayed, and I think about her times when she just is walking by herself and is alone with her thoughts, and even though those thoughts aren't profound and are often just songs that are lodged in her brain, there's something calming about that. Like, I was alone for disculpe, do you mind? It's okay, this is their home, I don't mind. Yeah, this was the first time I got to be alone this trip, and it was really nice. It was calming, it was soothing to just walk uphill, just be like, okay, this is where we're going. Yeah, I'm really happy I'm out here. There are things I miss about the States, and there are things about this trip that could be better, especially if I spoke Spanish. But I think that if I had a couple months out here, this would be perfect. Hold on. This is gonna be some fun guerrilla framing. And since I have you here, some thoughts on Cheryl Strayed's book, Wild. I loved it. I think Cheryl Strayed is probably one of my favorite writers now. I found her memoir incredibly comforting. This was the time in my life that I needed her book the most. As I solo travel, it was really comforting to watch her embark on this journey with little hiking and backpacking experience, and see her struggle along the way. And she is incredibly funny about her missteps and finds humor in them where I would have just crumbled in embarrassment and given up. It's incredibly comforting to see people help her along the way, similar to how people have helped me. I feel that so many people have given Cheryl advice on the trail. They teach her how to use a pickaxe. They help her like pack her bags more efficiently. And similarly, people I've met in Colombia have been really helpful in terms of telling me how much things cost or how much they should cost, so I don't get upcharged too much as a tourist. Other travelers are incredibly supportive, even with my horrible Spanish. Duolingo has been incredibly helpful. Thank you, Duolingo. It's really comforting to see that, you know, you don't have to do things completely alone. It is possible to learn along the way. And it's also amazing the things you get to see when you step outside your comfort zone. Like, I wouldn't be here right now. I would never have seen nature like this, you know? I also feel like, I don't know, like I'm meeting people from all over the world. And I'm meeting them in a way where we are actually staying in touch. We are not just shits passing in the night. We are exchanging information. We are making plans to visit each other in the places we live or the places where we plan on traveling next. And it's beautiful. I hope I get to meet more friends. I hope that my network expands around the world. And also, I think something that is really comforting about Cheryl's book is she talks about all the times that the other travelers, you know, lovingly doubted her. They took a look at her gigantic backpack that was heavier than theirs. They realized that she was slower on the trail than they were, that she lacked experience, but she defied their expectations and she outlasted even some of them. Some of them gave up for their own reasons. And she still persisted. She made it to the end. And that's really amazing, you know? Like, I doubted myself, like, every day before I got here. And even, like, days after I landed in Colombia, I was like, God, such an idiot. What did I do? And I'm doing it. I feel mostly comfortable out here. There are things that could be better, but I feel so hopeful about what my life could be. Yeah, Cheryl's book came to me at the right time in my life, and I've never needed it more than I do right now. So I'm grateful to her, and I'm grateful to my 2 friends who had encouraged me to do this in the first place. And my parents for reluctantly supporting me. They were unhappy at first, but they are fine now. Yeah, okay. Hasta luego, my internet friends.